Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are talking about our passion project today, brainstorming and planning our toy out. So I want to give you a few directions on what this week is going to look like and what you should be working on while you are at home. So the first thing that we need to start with is we need to start with a brainstorm. What will your toy be? What are the features going to be? What do you want it to do? At some point, it needs to have some sort of robotic aspect to it. So think about batteries, think about wires, all of those things. It's not something you're going to have to actually build a robot for, but I do want it to have some type of robotics aspect to it. So think about what that's going to look like. What is this toy going to be? So today you're really focusing on that brainstorming idea. What is your toy, right? What is the purpose going to be of your toy? What is it going to look like? So you need to think about some of the following things. What are the features? What are the robotics? How is this toy going to sell? What's the purpose of your toy and product? And what is it overall going to look like? So as you're thinking through kind of these things and you're going through, you're going to need to create a diagram of your toy. So after you have thought of, okay, this is what I want, the purpose of my toy, this is what I want it to do, then it's part of that creating that diagram. So if we go back to talking about westward expansion, we've seen this diagram before. So this is a covered wagon, and it explains to you all the different parts of this covered wagon. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about a diagram for an example. So we have the wagon bow, and it tells you what it is, the bonnet, the brake lever, right? So this is what I'm looking for. I need a drawing of your toy. I'm not looking for it to be absolutely perfect or amazing, but an overall idea of what that toy is going to look like. And then I want you to label all of the pieces for me. And if you have to explain those pieces, that is perfectly okay. So today, you're really focusing on that brainstorming and figuring out what your toy is, what the purpose is, what it's going to look like, and then creating a diagram. Now, when you have finished creating the diagram, we're going to start working on a model of your toy. So for a model, you need a basic design of your toy, which you already created with your diagram. You know what all the pieces are going to look like. And you need kind of some features of your toy. So when we talk about a model, think about a toy car, a model toy car, right? A model is something that all the pieces of your toy don't work. So I'm not looking for robotics in your model here, but I am looking at, right, if you were to pitch this idea to somebody and say, hey, I think this toy would be a really great idea, you're going to need more than that diagram. You're going to need something of how big is it going to be, right? That represents how big it's going to be, what it's going to look like, right? So think about that. So you can use anything to be able to create that. You use paper, toilet paper rolls, paper towel rolls, milk jugs. You can use water bottles. It doesn't matter, but you're going to put that toy together in a model without the robotics of what overall that toy might look like without the robotics pieces. So that is kind of your last step of your brainstorm, is to be able to create that model. So again, you're starting with the idea of what is your toy. You're then putting it on paper, making a drawing of it, diagramming all of the pieces that are going to go into that toy. And then you're going to start finding things around your house to start creating kind of a model of that toy and about what that toy is going to look like in general. Remember, I'm not asking for the robotics pieces. I'm just asking for a small model of what that toy would look like. If you have any questions, make sure you reach out to me, and have a great day.